The best way to handle a toxic wife causing issues at home is simple. Whenever she starts, just ignore it, book a nice hotel and take 2 days to relax and clear your head.
Really deep. I would say the best solution is to have a second wife.
Wow.
If one is moving mad, moving with the second one.
Guys.
Both of them cannot move mad at the same time.
Go to the second one, and if
then
you have
to the
more
third.
crazies going on at home, you marry the third one.
Yeah, so if you don't have that again, you marry the fourth.
Where do you
and then
come
keep
in on
going
this
or
list?
something.
Local stories, global insights. This is the OyaGistme Podcast with Chinedu Idigo Meglina Otu. Thank you for tuning in.
Life totally gets boring when there's no gist to keep you going. My name is Chinedu Idigo and
Idigo Meglina Otu.
together we're your hosts for OyaGistme, a show where we talk about the current trends on social media and around us.
Where we also talk about people who make our lives better and celebrate our local heroes.
Talking about gist from social media. My dear, a lot has been happening on social media lately. But it's a good thing you have us here to give you this gist and make your life better. Yeah, because I feel like at the end of the day, gist is something that keeps you going, yeah? Right? I mean, what's your go-to? It's gist.
It has to be gist all
People
the time,
just want
you know?
to hear
That's
what you have to talk about.
Your leisure time, if I want to use it to do, I use it to look for
listen to
gist.
gist.
Of course, yes.
So go to social media on the streets of Instagram, where with a caption that says, "Why every man should marry more than one wife." Wow. You think it's something we should talk about?
Of course it should.
So Daddy Lewa at THEHNIC, I guess that's his name, THNIC, took to his social media actually and said, the best way to handle a toxic wife causing issues at home is simple. Whenever she starts, just ignore it, book a nice hotel and take 2 days to relax and clear your head.
Really deep. And then foundational new pay lawyer here says, I would say the best solution is to have a second wife.
Wow.
If one is moving mad, moving with the second one.
Guys.
Both of them cannot move mad at the same time.
Wow, at Omotola5645195 said, what if the two of them are running mad?
And the new pay lawyer said, marry the third one.
Whoa.
This is deep.
So it's like you go from the first one, go to the second one, and if
then
you have
to the
more
third.
crazies going on at home, you marry the third one.
Yeah, so if you don't have that again, you marry the fourth.
Where do you
and then
come
keep
in on
going
this
or
list?
something. See,
Would
know,
you rather
I
be the first wife?
I don't understand what's that. The thing is, see, one thing with this is I think talking about this deeply about married couples and relationship as a whole,
Yeah.
I think it's all about discipline and mindset.
Per person, yeah?
Yeah, you get, because I feel there are actually things we should do to be able to stay with someone.
Have a balance.
Of course, to have a balance. Because if you say you love this person, you've checked all odds to know, oh, fine, maybe 80% I can stay with this person, or 10%, okay, I know this person doesn't have. And then come on, you can't keep moving from partners to partners on the basis of,
because it's toxic.
if they are moving mad. Exactly.
At the end of the day, we don't even know if the man is the one who's toxic. Because,
Exactly. And sometimes,
no offense to my gender.
No. It's actually something to actually discuss about. You know, I was one time discussing with mature men, like married men.
Okay.
And then I asked the question, like they started gisting about all these things, like one now said, "Oh, more, I left my wife for another one." And then I was like, okay, fine. So how do you feel now? Are you happy where you are? And he said, if I had known that women are like this, I wouldn't have married the second wife. And I said, yes.
So he has stuck to being single?
Yeah. No, not even
the
single.
first one.
He had to maintain the second because he couldn't go back to the first.
Yeah.
Because he had
like you lost out on the first
Exactly,
one and
he
then you
lost
just
out
don't
on
want to
the
do good
first
by
one.
the second person.
And he really, really put in the blame. Like he put every blame on that particular woman and like she's not a good wife and all that.
Well,
but now coming to think of it,
Yeah.
he now had to say, like he now knows that he's the one that is supposed to be in check. He's the one at fault, not even the women.
So I'm you've noticed how I'm laughing and smiling a little bit at this here because I feel like I had similar situation in my home.
Okay.
Because my dad had a second wife.
Oh.
Yeah, because my parents did. So I record a few times where my dad had told my stepmom that my first wife didn't do this, so you know, it's like, you're doing this now. My first wife didn't do this. It's like, correct yourself. You know, it's like, I'm like, oh, so you know your first wife couldn't do this, but then you went ahead to get the second one. So it goes both ways, yes. So, you know, strike a balance. Try and make it work, I guess, because at the end of the day, marriage is something you're supposed to make work regardless.
Of course,
everybody's toxic at the end of the day. So we're just trying to, you know, you have two wrong people trying to make it right.
The thing is, nobody is 100% correct,
so,
you know, or 100% complete, if I'll put it that way.
So dear Daddy Lewa, I don't think the best idea is to keep marrying more wives just because one didn't really work out.
It's just more like in situations where, okay, I've actually met someone that said, "Oh, more, I love fine ladies," and this is a married person, and I was like, "Okay, fine. You move out of this gate. You saw a beautiful girl. So you move again. You see another. So you move. You see.
Where's your composure as a man?
Exactly. So what are you supposed to do as a man in that situation? Do you keep moving from ladies to ladies on the basis of how much she's beautiful and all that?" And I said, there are 1,000,001, in fact, billions of people that are so beautiful. So what do you do in that situation? The world is just exactly. So it's just mindset and discipline for me. And then if there are actually things you don't like about your partner, I think you should really call it out. Like, draw their attention to it, to say, babe, or wifey, this is what you do. Let's have this conversation. I really don't like my women behaving like this. You get what's this? So I just feel that's it. Or what do you think?
Well, there's so much. There's so much. But we'll leave it for you guys on the comment section to go there and share your ideas or what you think about this particular topic we're talking about. We'll dive into our segment of the program where we bring you local heroes, people who make our lives better around us. So who would you say is someone who, that particular go-to person who makes your life easier around you in your vicinity? For me, I'd say I give it to the Akara woman down the street. She's like my superhero because I'm somebody who I find it difficult to make beans, to cook beans actually.
Yeah, that's so stressful, the process.
The process I won't waste my gas when I can just go down the street and buy Akara balls. So, she's like my hero because every single time I leave the gym and I walk down, I see, okay, that Akara woman came out. I'm getting some bean balls. Yeah. So for me, it's her.
And then, okay, for me, I would say the woman, the Mamaput down the street, there are sometimes, even as a woman, you wouldn't want to eat what you have. And you would have tasted someone to like, wow, there's this lady I always run to, like, I'm like, rice and beans. No. It has to be rice and beans and stew. You get that kind of it. For me, of course, there are actually people that fill in those gaps and vacancies where we need help. And we need help. The simple things we can do on our own.
So I feel like that's where OyaNow comes in. OyaNow is an app that enables you get things at your convenience. So y'all go check OyaNow app online, download it and order for, you could get a handyman come to you. You could get your Akara meatballs like I did come to me. You could get, like she did, her takeaway. The Mamaput person,
come to me. And
to you.
Sometimes I wouldn't want to just walk down the road. And when the sun is so scorching, I just want someone to bring it to my doorstep where I can get it. And most times I ask her, don't you have somebody that you send to me other than me coming all the way from my house to this place? So I think...
And that's all we have for you on this episode. Don't forget to follow us on social media currently on your screen. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share.
And our website at www.OyaNow.ng.
I'm Chinedu Idigo once again.
And Meglina Otu.
See
you next episode.
Ciao.